This is Arukh Shulchan Yerdeh, Simon Base, Sif Test to Yud Gimel, which is day 25 of the Supplemental Arukh Shulchan Yomi cycle. Test. V'chol she'eino lo l'te'avon lo lachis. Anybody who is eating treif, but not l'te'avon, not because he has appetite, and not lachis, not because he is trying to anger Kodesh Baruch Hu. Kagon, such as shemun in front of, there is placed in front of him treif kishamunach, that when there's placed in front of him ksher and ve'el kosher and treif, ain't a makbil kach ksher dafka. He's not makbil to take the kosher. V'chein a makbil kach the ve'el treifa dafka. He's not makbil to take the ve'el specifically. Gam b'der rishon and a kukuti. You keep the first bit. He's not like a non-Jew. El she'en lo nishum ne'amon is klap, but he has no credibility at all. Few bakus sakim b'nochtos lo, and even they checked the knife he gave them. Sheshach ben el ben atzmo, but he shechted it independently. Also lechu mishchadas and alativ mishchita. She'blok party has to the veil because without being meticulous, so making the veil. And he can't umdo gabba mitchil b'tzof unless they stood over him from the beginning to end. It's a Ran. And according to the Rosh, Dino Kachis, according to the Rosh, his din is like Kachis. I mean, he would literally take the Bela, and even Omer Gaba won't do any good. There's also another difference between a Mumar L'Te'avon and a Mumar L'Achis. But Te'avon, if he's doing it in order to satisfy his appetites, answer up Diga Sakin L'Das or a poskim. According to most places, you don't have to check his knife. Only if he is considered to be a deliberate violator in terms of the Velo Trefa. Avo, Kshu Avarion L'Shar Avera, but if he's an Avarion to other Averos, not for the Velo Trefa, and so you don't have to check his knife. We shall see. That's all by Te'avon. Avachis, but if he's an Avarion L'Achis, he's a sinner to anger Kodesh Baruch Hu. There's no difference. If he violates anything lachis min Torah, regardless if it's matters of kashrus or not, or if it's the rabbanon lachis, the Rishon should be sivches is a status that like a non-Jew. Reference being sivches. So there, even going opinion that he's not like a guy and shchita could be kosher, he has no credibility. There's also a difference. The Te'avon, where he does it for his appetite. He has become considered to be a violator with one time, a little bit sinner with one time. But she's brought as we shall see. He does it in anger or to anger Hashem. Even one time becomes a violator. So the same thing, same status as the serial violator. Came because he's taunting HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Why should we wait? We deem him completely unacceptable to begin with. That's a shach named Rasha. Somebody who's a violator violates main mitzvah Torah. I feel even for an appetite. Now that's the stats like in non-Jew shchita, so soon shchita is also. That's Chazal say that he's an avarian for the entire Torah. And I come on mitzvahs. Doesn't mean all the 13 mitzvahs. Or Rova mitzvahs, most of the mitzvahs. Shalom, the only said an avarian for one thing is not avarian for the entire Torah. It seems quite explicit. The Avarion or Harbe mitzvah, somebody is an Avarion for many mitzvahs, have Avarion l'chol Torah, is an Avarion for the entire Torah. Remember, Somer Chazal, the Be'inon She'eh Avarion l'chol Torah, and Chazal never said he has to be a violator of the entire Torah in order to be a more the only question if he's only movement for one thing, whether he's a movement for the entire Torah or not. Therefore, the poskim in Sifei who wrote that a violator violates the entire Torah sounds like a goy. They took the language of the Gemara. This means a lot of mitzvahs. It seems he says where he's a violator of many prohibitions. Even if violated many mitzvahs, not to fulfill them. Dino Kekuti is a status like a guy. He's literally removing the yoke of heaven. Somebody who's serial violator to serve Avodah Zarah, or Chal Shabbos, or to desecrate Shabbos. Hava Karvel Torah is like a violator of the entire Torah. V'dina Kukuti is as like a guy. The school Isur Akum Mitzvah Shabbos, the prohibition of Avodah Zarah and the Mitzvah Shabbos are on a par. Kechol Torah as if the entire Torah. Therefore, even he does it for an appetite. Dina Kukuti, his status like that of a non-Jew. Shchitas Shchitas also no matter what. Ach b'chilul Shabbos, but in chilul Shabbos being a dafka Shabbos, it's got to be simply where he violates in public. There's so much means in front of 10 Jews. The Aussie Kukuti then stands like of a non-Jew. Shabbos, but when in public, Shem Shabbos, Shabbos in private, it's a status like any one who violates any other Avera. A specific halacha, a person who sold treifa, he's probably seen I will explain later. They wrote. The avarion violator violates with the other bears. Sheikh I feel being even independently. Fans of even have the knife check or something being or end. The Rambam does require checking the knife. End quote from the Torah. That's the Torah Kasarosa. Rabbi say like the beginning of the Torah. Most of our rabbis wrote that. So it's one thing doesn't violate everything. For other things like a complete total kosher Jew. The evidence that the Gemara didn't require checking the knife unless you're a violator of something that was cautious. Rambam does not hold the weight. We shall see how so. You came up with Rambam. The Zohar says, you saw a Jew who's a violator of one of the sins. Who had been an expert shechet, deliberately. So a kosher Jew has to check the knife, and then give it to the criminal. This violator, to slaughter. We're afraid he's not going to check properly. If he was violated of a Zoreh, or violated Shabbos in public, or Pikoiches, or is a heretic, he's like a Najush, Shchitas, and Avela. Not just a tray for the Avela, Kalashoro. Because he also writes, Mishu Pasal Edus by Avera, Me'Avera Shal Torah, somebody who's rendered unfit to testify because he committed one of the Averas in Torah. Harei Shechel Ben Vatzik Shechel Benli, Im Mumchev was an expert. Sheimech Dover Mutter Velchel Dover Iser, because he doesn't forsake something mutter and eat an Iser. So Call Yisrael Fil Rishayim, and this is Chasok on all Jews, even the most wicked among them, that unless we know otherwise, we say Lo Shavik Eter Bachli Surah. He doesn't reject the Heter and eat the Iser. Okay, what the Rambam actually holds, that's for tomorrow.